What is up? My name is Milor, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Cloak and Dagger. And what are my credentials for this? I only have one character lord, and that's Cloak and Dagger. I am Diamond 2, and I only play Cloak and Dagger. So we're here in the training range, and first let's get the basics of Cloak and Dagger down. So right off the bat, I want to get this out of the way. I don't know which one is which. I know one's a girl, I know one's a guy. I don't know the names. Does it really matter? No, because I know how to use the abilities. That's all that matters. Now, your basic left click is an auto aim heal, but at the same time it's an auto aim projectile for your enemies. So you heal your allies and you damage your enemies. This is really good for far away combat. It's really good for Spider-Man to keep him at distance when he's trying to dive, because if you're playing a healer, you're gonna be getting dove by the likes of Spider-Man, Black Panther, Venom, and you're gonna have to have some escape kits. You're gonna have to know what to do when you see him coming, and right away, if you see a Spider-Man coming swinging in, you can get some hits here, kind of scare him off, let him know you're not to be messed with. Like, hey buddy, I don't know how they do it in your other lobbies, but over here we do not get dove on. Keep him away from you, maybe even get a kill as he's trying to escape. Next up, her right click is a healing bubble that heals people who are inside the bubble, including herself. Now this can be used a variety of ways. You can use this to heal yourself if you're getting dove on. Say Venom's attacking you, you get away from him, boom, now you can heal yourself. Or let's say you're in the back line, your tanks are pushing up, they're getting some good damage, but they're both low, they're both about to die. Let's say these two trees are our tanks, they're pushing up, we're in the back, we can only heal one, we're healing this one, we can't heal the tree to the right. Oh, well, we just killed him, but we can throw our bubble and now we're healing both of them. Oh my god. You get 3 in there, it's a threesome of healing, it's a threesome of healing, it's a threesome of healing. Now your E sends out a wall, and the allies that are hitting the wall get a little healing boost. So all of your util is healing based. And then when you're Cloak, your left click is an auto aim, kind of like Scarlet Witch, you're just kind of sucking the enemies and killing them. Now along with your left click, you do have your right click, which makes you invisible. Now as you could see, there was a navy blue shadowy circle. The enemies see that circle and they know that you're in the center of that circle. But that is a really useful move. If you're getting dove by Spider-Man, he swings on you, he's about to land his combo, you fade out like that, and now his combo's missed. He's got to get out of there. He's got to wait for his cooldowns to reset. You just ruined his whole dive. He didn't get a healer. He has to get out. That's value lost off of a fade. Magneto's ulting. He's about to throw his shit. He's like, "For mutant gone!" Boom, fade. Miss me with it. Miss me with it. It's really good to fade you and allies around you. You can get people to huddle with you, tell them, hey, watch out for Scarlet ult. If she ults, get by me, I'm gonna fade us. And you can kind of save your team from getting decimated by the Scarlet Witch ult, which, I mean, rarely happens, but there's an occasional 4-piece from it, so you don't want to be on that end. I forgot to cover his E. His E throws a purple wall similar to the wall that Cloak throws that heals. This one blinds the enemies and does a little bit of damage when it hits them, and you'll know that you've hit the enemy because, as you can see here, get a little purple like overlay on them. Now this is really good if you have a bunch of enemies kind of lined up or next to each other very closely. You can hit multiple enemies, really blind them. What separates good Cloak and Dagger players is managing all of your util and survivability. and they kind of go hand in hand. The way you manage your util is going to enhance your survivability. If you're right away, boom, throw down my bubble, boom, throw out my E, now you're kind of screwed for the next 10 seconds because you just wasted both your util that have 11-second cooldowns. What I tend to do is I'll go into a team fight. Ignore that. I did not mean to do that. I'll go into a team fight and I'm throwing my heals. I'm making sure no one's low. If they're low, I'm getting them back up. I'm healing. Then I see a bunch of people low. So let's let these guys get low. I see a bunch of people low. Boom. Bubble. Now I'm bubbling them. Let's say they get low again. I see them get low. My cooldown is under 5 seconds. Now I'm sending my E. Now I'm healing. They just got hit by the E, so they're getting a healing boost. I see them getting low again. My cooldown's at like 3 or 2. Boom, sending out the bubble. You have to be aware of what your other item's cooldown is at before using the item you have available. You don't want to set yourself up for a bunch of enemies are low on health and you don't have an item to throw at them. That's what separates the good cloaks from the bad. Now, in terms of Dagger, managing his resources, so just knowing when to throw your blind, knowing when to fade out, being sure that you don't fade and throw your wall too close together, always having something in your toolbox. You don't want to have your entire toolbox empty and then you're in a situation where you either need to get some healing off or need to survive, and then you can't. Don't put yourself in opportunities like that. Make the game easier for yourself. Last but not least, there's her ult, which shoots her out, leaving a purple path. And now anyone in this path, allies will be healed in here, and your enemies will be damaged. This ult is really good when you're in little choke points and everyone's really cramped in. You can pop it, really buy space and force the enemies out, and if they don't leave, then they're gonna be eliminated. It's also good for final pushes, like you need 2 or 3 meters left on a payload map. Pop it right there, force the enemies from not being able to hop on the payload and stop it from reaching the point. The one con about this ult is you're kind of a sitting duck for Magneto. Magneto really decimates this ult with his ult. And Scarlet Witch, I did not know that Scarlet Witch's ult could kill Cloak and Dagger out of her ult, but recently it did happen to me and it left me kind of stunned. So if there's a Scarlet Witch on the map or there's a Magneto, you definitely want to make sure their ults have been popped. Those are pretty much the basics of Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna go into a game and I guess try to give you an example of everything that I just said. We're a couple days away from Season 2 of Marvel Rivals. Let me know in the comments who you guys want to see added next season to the game. Me personally, I have no preference. I'm just excited to see who it's going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Blade, just given off the events we've had. Let me know who you guys would like to see. But I got my blind off on Black Panther, and now I'm trying to get out. I've poked some damage, almost even killed him, honestly. We got Thor out of position right here, and Spider-Man's going to try to come in. Honestly, he should have killed me there. We found Black Panther trying to get some kills. He made a mistake on diving on like 4 of us. As you can see, Spider-Man was trying to ult, faded out of it, completely whiffed on that ult, got no value out of it. Our Spider-Man's going trying to help. We get this Sue ult, so now honestly, trying to get a bit more aggressive. I'm going in, trying to poke. I got that fade out just in time. I'm popping ult. I didn't even know Groot was gonna ult there. That ult definitely saved at least one person from dying there. I see Thor chasing, hit him with the blind, get some more damage. I'm gonna fade out now and throw my bubble when I land. Get myself right back to life. But over here we do not get dove on. Right now we have a nice push going. I'm just trying to throw my blind. As you saw, I threw my blind and then I switched, throwing my bubble down because I'm getting dove on now. I'm popping my ult here ultimately because I was about to die. I didn't want to die. It worked out. Groot ulted, countered that again. We caught their Thor out of position. Weren't able to capitalize. Accidentally sent out that bubble. Hopefully we can get this Strange up here getting attacked. Just trying to fade and create distance. Get out. I'm just trying to get damage at this point because I know someone's gotta go. We got so much pressure here. I'm just fading to get out, throwing my bubble. How I'm alive still, I really don't know. Yeah, it might be wrapped here. I'm falling back to Moon Knight, so make some crazy plays happen. I'm using my fade just because I gotta get up. I'm popping my ult again now. These are kind of just like, I'm about to die. I gotta get it off. We're on point. Let it fly. This is the first time I didn't have my ult to counter that, and I just wasted my fade on the Thor ult. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope there was one thing that you were able to take from this video and put to your own gameplay to help you improve. I know that match wasn't very good. That wasn't my best Cloak and Dagger gameplay, but I did dodge a bunch of ults with the fade. So if there was one thing you guys can take away from this, is that the fade is so good against ults, and you can really take away value from the opponents using it. If you guys see anything I could do better, let me know in the comments. I'm always open to new tips, and if I left something out that I should have told you all, drop it in the comments for everyone else to see also. And with that being said guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.